Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's me, Tyra. If you're new here, hi, hello, and if you're not new here, welcome back. I'm going to go get my first hydro facial treatment plus diamond tip microdermabrasion. If you're following my Instagram at Wife in Bloom, I've been kind of posting a little bit about like skincare stuff on my story, not deeply, but like hinting at the fact that I want to start taking my skincare a lot more seriously. While I'm talking to you guys, I'm going to do my newly profound morning skincare routine that I literally just started doing last week. So I have never been a person that was into my skincare at all, and I think the reason why is because I have eczema and I've had it growing up, and I'm pretty sure you guys have seen it in my videos. It's like all over my wrist. It's not fun. So as I've gotten older, skincare to me has always kind of been a chore because I had eczema. So while I was younger, everything was always focused on like, Tyra, put your cream on. Like your skin is, you know, doing this thing. Like put your cream on, put your cream on, put your cream on. And it just became a chore. So it kind of veered me away from wanting to have or even care about my skin. As long as my eczema was okay, I was fine with my skin looking however it looked. But I know as a woman, we should always be taking care of ourselves and making sure we keep up with our skincare. Just make sure you have like a solid routine, you know, just put more effort into it. So randomly last week, I thought of the bright idea to just start caring about my skincare more, like out of nowhere. Like it just came to me. I even went to Ulta and bought a few skincare products. So what I just put on was my niacinamide brightening toner. I've always heard that toner is the first thing you put on, so I just automatically put this one on. I'm not gonna even talk about what it's supposed to do. I'm just doing that. But of course, comment down below if you have any other tips. And then I go in with this Good Molecules discoloration correcting serum. I have a lot of Good Molecules products because I got it sent to me in PR like 2 years ago. So this goes to show you that I've never even actually went out and bought skincare. Like I'm using everything that's been sent to me. And then I put on hyaluronic acid serum. I know this is good for hydration because hyaluronic acid also can go in your hair care products. I know a lot of like brands use this so you can get like maximum hydration in your hair care. And then after I used this, I got sent to me this vitamin C brightening serum. I got this from Colleen Rothschild. I heard this goes on after you put your serums on. With me wanting to better my skincare, I decided to book a facial as like a new fresh start to having like a fresh base of skin. Like reset, start fresh on freshly, you know, looked at skin by an esthetician. So I know there's so many different types of facials, but I wanted something that would like go in and gunk out like any like clogged pores on my face. So that's really what I was looking for. So my husband ended up finding, where is my face cream? My husband is bringing the face cream. I don't know why he took it out the bathroom. So back to what I was saying earlier, I wanted someone to professionally look at my skin and like reset my face so I can start fresh on fresh skin going forward, doing like having a solid skincare routine. I was like, my face feel like it's in bad shape. I have a lot of like build up in the center, a lot of small bumps, a lot of like gunk probably here. I don't really know much about facials and all that stuff. Y'all, this perfume smells so good. This is my woo, woo, woo. Okay, I'm hot. Let me calm down. You guys, I got overstimulated out of nowhere. What I was saying was I don't know much about facials, but my husband found like a facial on Groupon at a spot called Balm and Bubble. For first time like customers, you get a discount. So I was able to get like a hydrofacial and a microdermabrasion like in one. So I wanted to film it for you guys because this is honestly like a new journey for me. I know you guys are so used to like hair care videos and that's like my first love and first like priority. But if you've been following me for a while, you know I've hinted at trying to expand my niche a little bit and be a little bit more inclusive with other niches, because in this creation space, in this social media space, you have to be versatile. That is the only way you can really be successful in this space. So I was like, why not just film it? Like, perfect time to kind of integrate something new on the channel with like my lifestyle, intentional living, you know, be straight up. Like I'm a girl and I'm not into my skincare, but I want to be into it. Like I want to be authentic and truthful about that. So you guys can go on this journey with me. Oh, before I had a sneeze attack, this is one of my newest perfumes. This stuff smells like vanilla cupcakes. It smells so good. And not that like honky vanilla scent where it's like annoying and like gives you a headache. This is like a fresh vanilla that smells like cupcakes. This is by Love Shack Fancy Secret Crush. And it has whipped vanilla, champagne accord, and frosted chantilly. The first day that I opened this up and put it on, I put it on right before I went to the gym. As soon as I, y'all, my nose is sensitive to a lot of stuff, so I like cough and sneeze at everything. As soon as I put this on and went to the gym, as soon as I walked in, this girl was like, you smell so good. And I don't ever get compliments on my fragrances. Like, I feel like sometimes people don't like, I feel like I put fragrances on, but people don't really smell it on me. I don't know. I feel like I have a very weird like body scent pH thingy, because I feel like I never get complimented on any fragrance that I put on unless my husband's like, oh, I can smell you, like you smell good. But like people never compliment me, but I also don't wear a lot of fragrance. Like that's another thing I'm not into. I'm not really big into perfume. I have a lot of perfumes, but I'm not really big into perfumes. But I want to be. It's like I am a girl. It's like it's weird because I am a girly girl. But a lot of the stuff that a lot of these girls care about, like the overconsumption of buying a new perfume every time it come out, I'm not into that. Like certain stuff I just don't care about. And I think it's overconsumption. Like I'm never about to go buy a million different perfumes just for the hell of buying it because it smells good. Like use what you have, and if you smell something new and it's time to get a new bottle, then you can look. But I don't know why we get on this topic, but yes, that is what I'm wearing today. And I really pray that she lets me record in there because I tried to call and ask, but they never got back with me, and I even left a voice message. My appointment is at 3 o'clock, and right now it is currently 11:50. My husband and I have a fun little Saturday out today. If you are wondering about my hair, I know my hair is like the elephant in the room. You guys, by the time this comes out, the other video would have came out. This is a 3 in 1 half wig, so I can wear it as a half wig, a headband wig, or I could wear it as a ponytail. Love it so much, and it's like such the perfect color match because you guys know I just got my hair highlighted, so like when they color matches to me, it's like literally so perfect. Right now it's wet, so it does like curl, and there's so many different ways you can curl it. Like I'm gonna place pictures on the screen of how it looks when it's dry. And the first time I curled it and like defined it, it looked completely different. And then I curled it differently today with a brush. So this looks different. I don't know, I just love it. And then I'll probably see you guys once I get to the spa. I really hope she let me record because that's the whole point of this video. But if she doesn't, I'll talk about it in my experience and everything that she talked about. I will head out and then I'll pick you guys back up when I get to the facial place. So it's the next day. I did not get to record at the facial appointment for a few reasons. The SD card basically said it was full and I couldn't record for the rest of the day. So this is the next day, but I'm gonna go back and relapse on what happened yesterday and like the appointment, how I feel, insert a few clips, all the things. As you can see, this is post appointment. My skin definitely feels smooth and it doesn't feel as gunky as it was. Like it feels very, very, very smooth. I'm low-key glad that I didn't record at the appointment because no shade, but I feel like I could have went somewhere better. Not that she was terrible, but there were a few like red flags that I think I kind of saw that I wasn't really a fan of. She wasn't a part of like any other like spa or anything. Like she was her own business, and I could tell that she's like a small business who just does facials. She said that all she does is hydro and microdermabrasion facials, and she basically was like in this building by herself. And then I asked her, like when I went to book, we saw that there were 2 different locations. I was like, oh, okay, so you have 2 different locations, because the other location was closer to my house, but I realized that I had to book downtown. And she's like, yeah, I have a location, but we hardly ever work at that location, so it's just a building. It's my building, but I never worked. Like, it was just weird. I really couldn't understand her. She talked really, really fast. She was nice, but I also, you know how you can just feel in your spirit, like you don't really connect with a person really well. Like you're trying to like talk to them, but every single time you're talking, it just kind of feels kind of like awkward a little bit because you don't really know what else to say. And then when you do ask them a question, it's like they answer everything but that question. I don't know, it was weird. She kind of explained, when I first got there, she was explaining like what she was doing. She did the microdermabrasion, she did the facial. I didn't like how the entire time, like she used her bare hands to do my facial. And I feel like I've had a facial at least 2 or 3 times before. And every single time the esthetician had on gloves. And maybe I'm not remembering correctly, maybe they didn't, but I'm pretty for sure they had on gloves. I'm pretty for sure she did wash her hands, but I don't know. Her just working with her hands the entire time on my face, and like as she was going down with like the microdermabrasion and the hydro facial like tip, she was like rubbing with her fingers like the product. I don't know. And then like there were a few times where like there were like a few nicks on my face, like you know how you're going across your face and you feel like a little raised bump or like some dead skin, like you kind of like scratch it with your fingernail. She was doing that a few times, and I'm like, you're doing everything that seems like a regular person would do at home that you're not supposed to be doing on your face, like scratching things off your face. Like she'll be like and she'll like do it really quickly. I don't know. I just don't really think, I'm definitely not going to go back. I'm thankful that I went just so I can get the reset of the hydro and the microdermabrasion. But going forward with me taking care of my skin, I definitely feel like I'm going to be going somewhere that's a lot more like professional, a lot more salon quality, luxurious feeling. Because we was honestly in like this random building, and she was like in this really small like suite space. And I'm not saying like that's a bad thing, because I mean if the suite is small, but it just didn't feel good. Like it didn't feel luxury, it didn't feel comfortable. It just was like crammed into this room. And then like my husband ended up staying the entire appointment, and he just sat like in the front with just 2 chairs, and she took me around to the back. And then like as soon as we walked in there, it just felt like this dark random squeezed in room with a chair and a table, and then like a blanket she looked like she bought from her home. And she was like, do you want to use a blanket? And I was like, no thank you. And it was just like photo. She was like, well, if you want to use it, it's right there. Like it just didn't feel clean, or like it didn't really feel super like sanitary, fresh feeling and clean, like a spa facial place would normally feel like. And then like I tried to ask her questions of like, I basically explained to her what I was telling you guys earlier about how this facial for me was like to reset my entire face going forward, to like start building a healthy routine going forward, because I never really had a skincare routine. Like I'm just now caring for my skin. And like every time I was asking her questions to like get understanding of stuff, I'm still confused. Like she talked so fast. When she was answering the question, it didn't really make sense. And I don't really know much about skincare, but like even her answer to a lot of stuff didn't really make sense. Oh, I had asked her about like after I do my skincare, my face always feels really sticky. And I had looked up on Google, like, is your face supposed to feel sticky after skincare? Part of me feels like, I mean, yes, you just put all of these different serums and products and moisturizers on it. So of course your skin needs time to like soak it in, so it's gonna probably feel sticky. But Google was like, no, if your skin feels sticky after skincare, your skin is probably not absorbing the product well. Like your skin should not feel sticky. And I had even asked her, I was like, so I have a problem, like every single time I do my skincare, my skin just feels really sticky. And she was like, and I was telling her that Google was saying like it wasn't supposed to be sticky, and she was like, yeah, it's not supposed to be sticky. And then one of the products that she was applying, a hyaluronic serum, she was like, this isn't sticky, this is just slimy. And I'm like, I'm not talking about the specific product, I'm saying just in general, like after I finish all of my products, all of my skincare, at the end, is my face supposed to feel sticky? But it seemed like she was tailoring my question more for the product that she was using. Like, duh, the product right now, it feels like slimy kind of, but I'm not talking about that. And then she was like, and also you're probably not using enough moisturizer. Like you're not using enough moisturizer, because after you let that product, like once you rub it in, you go in with the like after you rub the hyaluronic acid serum in, you go in the moisturizer afterwards, and you should be using enough where your face doesn't feel sticky. Like I was like, what? Like if anything, that's gonna make it more sticky if I'm adding more moisturizer to cover up whatever you're saying. Like I don't know. I was just so confused. And then one thing I didn't like is that like she was using the microdermabrasion so close to like my edge line. And I was like, in my head, I was like, I hope you're not breaking like my hair along my edge line, because she was so close, and she was like scraping. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, that's my hair. I didn't say anything, but I should have spoke up. But hopefully she wasn't that close to it. Like hopefully when I take these 2 braids down, I'm gonna pay attention to see if any hair broke off right here, because she was super close to my edge line. Y'all are probably gonna see it in the video because I recorded. But yeah, this is the result, and I'll show you guys what it looked like after the facial, like yesterday, because this is the next day. All I did was woke up, did my hygiene, washed my face with the Use of the People cleanser. I put hyaluronic acid on, and I put moisturizer. Also, this is the first time my face doesn't feel sticky after doing my skincare as well. And that's probably why my skin was feeling so sticky, is because I already had so much gunk in my pores. And I was just adding product on top of it, so none of it was absorbing because I needed a detox on my face. But my skin actually doesn't feel sticky today. So it's like, I think the cure is that I just needed to get a detox, like a hydro microdermabrasion. So I think I figured out my own problem actually. And I was telling her that like in this day and age, so many people are doing this extensive skincare routine. Like every single time I see a girl talking about her skincare, she's always talking about how she has like this extensive skincare routine and things like that. And I used to kind of feel like, why all the products? Like, are all the products really necessary? And she was like, no, like this day and age, people just be using a bunch of stuff because they think that's what you're supposed to do. But you don't really need a lot. Like all you really need is to wash your face, maybe one serum, a toner, and a moisturizer. But like all of the hyaluronic acid, discoloration, vitamin C, toner, milky toner, niacinamide toner, moisturizer, like you don't really need a full extensive skincare routine. You only need need the skincare that your skin needs. So for me, I was telling her that I was using the niacinamide toner and I was using a discoloration serum from Good Molecules, and she was saying that they kind of do both, so you don't really need to use both every single day. She was like, really pick one or the other. But also the discoloration serum, I don't really have a ton of discoloration except for like these dark spots right here. And she was saying that she was just saying that like I don't need to use both. So I definitely will be like simplifying the routine a bit more and not using a bunch of products. Just because you have a bunch of skincare products don't mean that they're actually effective. Because she was also saying that I don't need to use vitamin C every day, which part of me is like, I know to a certain extent she knows what she's talking about, but also my spirit didn't really sit too well with her. Like, I just feel like she was saying some stuff that if I went to a different esthetician and told her, she'll be like, no. Because I was telling her that I use vitamin C serum too, because it was sent to me. And she was like, I don't need to use that every day. And I also don't need to use vitamin C when I have breakouts, because it'll be like doing something to the breakouts. Like I should be using vitamin C like once every other day or something. But then when I looked on Google, it was saying the opposite. So like, I don't know. Like honestly, I need y'all help. Y'all just drop in the comments like tips, and just drop in the comments tips and things that I should know, and your, expertise in what you know, which is weird because it's like I'm asking people in the comments versus a professional. But I don't know. When my spirit doesn't sit right with something, or like when I have discernment about certain stuff, or I feel like a person doesn't really know what they're talking about, it kind of makes me like, I don't know. I wanted to show you guys this Shark Cycro Glow that I've been using. But Shark had sent me this mask, and it's basically like how do I say it? Because I don't want to say it wrong. I'm gonna just tell you guys what it is. So it's a LED mask that emits energy in red and infrared light spectrum for the treatment of fine lines, wrinkles, and in the red, blue, and infrared light spectrum for the treatment of mild to moderate inflammatory acne. And I've been using it nightly. So this is something that you use daily, like at night. There's 4 different settings at nighttime before you do skincare. So freshly clean skin that's dry, better aging, skin clearing, skin sustain, and under eye revive. So the better aging helps plump skin while improving wrinkles, fine line, and sagging. Or you could do skin clearing, which is it treats mild to moderate acne by reducing acne causing bacteria and soothing skin redness and puffiness. That's actually what I've been using, because in my head I'm like, my skin is terrible, I'm just now having a skincare routine, let me use the skin clearings, like just help clear my skin up. So that's what I've been using for the past like week, I think 2 weeks. I forgot when I started using this, but it actually keeps track of your session. It keeps track of your sessions in the little remote. But there's also Skin Sustain. Helps to boost brightening and maintain complexion with daily use. This one is what my husband's been using. And then there's Under Eye Revive, where it helps soothe under eye and promotes refresh and rejuvenated appearance. This is just targeted under your eyes. It's like a cooling pad that like makes your under eye super cold, and it does all the things. So each of these like routines, the better aging and skin clearing, you do for 8 weeks every single day. And then after 8 weeks, you go to Skin Sustain and you do that for another 8 weeks. And you're supposed to do this daily for 8 weeks. And yeah, or if you don't want to do the whole like better aging, skin clearing, Skin Sustain, you can just use the under eye pads on here. And these are the under eye pads. And it'll just like focus on the under eye. I wish I would have gotten a video of how it looks or how it works. But I think I have a few pictures I can show you guys. Okay, enough of the skincare talk. I hope you guys just like help me out in the comments. Let me know if I'm doing something wrong. Let me know if I am missing something in my routine that I should be adding. I don't know, just let me know, because I'm a newbie at this and I am open to all the help that I can get. I wanted to show you guys some PR that I got. I got some from L'Oreal Paris. They sent me some lip liners and lipsticks. These are their new color rich satin lipsticks. I wanted to do a little try on haul for you guys, because when I was trying to show you guys this yesterday, my camera shut off. I was like, okay, I'm over it, never mind. But they sent me 4 lipsticks, 4 lip liners. I had already looked at the color of all of this, like all of the ones they sent me, and there's only really 2 that I liked. The other 2 would make my lips look ashy, and like it's not for my skin shade. These are all the shades that I have. What I'm gonna do, because I want to look as if like I'm actually looking like something, so I'm gonna go put my half wig on and then we're gonna try them. So be right back. Boom, your girl's looking like something now. I really love the way that this half wig looks. Like, I really love this half wig. It's probably one of my new favorite obsessions. And if you know me, this is not like something that I do. Like, I'm not into the weave, into the wigs, and I'm still not into it, but I do think a half wig, like a 3-in-1 half wig, is really nice for on the go, or if you just want to kind of tuck your hair away. I think it's really pretty. Like, I love it. I got them all open, and I know the ones that I don't like, but I'm gonna try it anyways, just for the video. This is shade Worth It, and they have the matching lipstick that says Worth It. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. No. Next, I'm gonna do Worth It Medium. Looks like this. No, I don't like that either. Definitely better than the first one, but no. It's like I kind of like the lipstick, but not with the lip liner. Because it's not terrible, but I feel like I don't know. I would have to definitely notice this, but I'm definitely going to play around with this with other lip liners. This is in the color Lasting Plum. This is what it looks like. I think I was right. I think I actually like this. I feel like it's a really pretty like berry color. I think this will look really cute for Thanksgiving, like a berry on the lip. I like it. I like it. Of course, it'll look better with makeup on, because right now I just got this bold lip, which sometimes is cute. Sometimes wearing a bold lipstick with no makeup, or very, very, very minimal makeup, like it looks like you have none on. It's just like you have like a perfect base. Cute. So I don't know. Let me know down in the comments what y'all think. Moving on to last and final. This is Chocolate, which is definitely right up my alley. Worth It Intense. This is the brown. I like that one. I like that one. I feel like this will look really pretty for Thanksgiving too. Yeah, I'm really excited. Really, really, really excited. really excited. But yeah, this is the end of the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to share with a friend. I hope you guys like my little side quest videos outside of hair. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying kind of mushing my entire life and blooming it together on my socials. Intentional videos, not just like lifestyle, but like intentional things. But yeah, let me guys know your thoughts and opinions on anything that I talked about or showed in this video. I will see you guys for another video soon. Bye.